We did it.
We did it.
Okay.
Sorry we're late.
We got stuck in traffic. I got stuck in a lift.
I got stuck in an Uber.
And
you mean a lift with an I?
yeah.
That's a real story. He actually got stuck in an elevator for Americans watching.
What do you call it? An elevator.
Yeah, we call it an elevator.
Okay.
I'm just clarifying because we did get stuck in traffic in an Uber, not a Lyft.
That's right.
Not to get into the brand wars, but that's where my confusion came from personally.
So if you're wondering why we're standing in front of a truck in what looks like the edge of Paris, we'll explain it to you. We'll explain these.
Yeah.
We started off wearing the mask. We're definitely not going to wear it the whole time. We're going to take them off and talk to you a little bit.
Yeah, we wore it in the Uber to be respectful of the Uber driver, who had a massive sneeze guard between us and him.
And what the idea for today is we're going to walk from the east of Paris all the way. I don't know why we're standing still.
Well, we just wanted to prove to people that we were starting from the periph.
Okay, I'll turn it around and show everybody.
We're at the Porte Montreuil. The Porte Montreuil, it's really angled, but you can see it over here on this sign right there.
Okay.
I'm sure we'll see more signs that say it, but we're on the ring road around Paris, known I would say affectionately, but that's a lie, as the Perif. It's known as the Perif. It's just not affectionately known that way.
That's exactly right, Jay. And do you know what street we're going to walk down?
Nope.
I think this
we're
one.
Gonna walk down that one. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, as we said, we're going to be walking the whole time.
Yep, definitely that one.
Sorry again for the delay, and we'll start getting into your comments and stuff as we go. I realized a few were coming through as we were.
But the goal is that we're going to walk all the way across the city in one fell swoop, and see if we can do it without our feet falling off.
That's right. So beside me is Jay Swanson, YouTube megastar. We'll be switching to his channel. Are we going down this street?
Yep.
Excellent. Oh, I'm already lost.
Perfect. I know where we are.
So
follow the sun.
So the idea is that we're going to show you guys exactly what Paris looks like as it comes out of deconfinement or goes into deconfinement,
or returns or exits or whatever it is that's happening.
Yeah, and I predict
that closed restaurant over there is called Obrigado, which is the only word I know in Portuguese.
There you go.
That was my random aside to point out that there's a closed restaurant ahead.
So I think the thing that we'll see the most, what we're expecting, is and this is going to be kind of slow TV. You know, we're not going to be like on the usual videos singing and dancing. We're going to be exploring, and we kind of predict that it'll be a lot of restaurants closed, a lot of bars closed, cafes closed.
Well, that's the hope. If they're open, it's illegal. Unless they're open for deliveries.
True.
They can do deliveries. They're not allowed to let it sit inside, which is unfortunate because that's exactly what I'd love to be doing right now.
And for all you guys who are watching at home thinking, where are they exactly? We're going to be walking, we'll show you street signs as we go typically, but we're going to be walking down through the Nation, through the Bastille, through the Marais, get to Notre Dame, which is where we'll change over to Jay's channel.
Yep.
And then walk along the river, through the left bank a little bit, I think.
I hope so.
And then Eiffel Tower. Then what?
And then on till sunset.
All right. Well, we should get sunset at the Eiffel Tower too.
Walking into the sun the whole time.
That's
so
okay.
Hopefully you're wearing your sunglasses at home.
Well, we're going to tune in a second and see what the comments are. I don't know this street so well.
Boulevard Davout. We're in the 20th right now. That's actually, I was not aware of that either. I kind of thought that we were already down towards the 12th.
There's our first mouse. So this is a little bit different to what you...
We can see how many rats do we spot while we're walking.
So there we are. We're crossing Boulevard Davout in the 20th.
In the 20th, on the edge of town.
And we had the choice. Can you guys see when... it's too hard for us to see the comments at the moment.
Yeah, it's a little blurry.
But can you guys see when I'm shining into the sun?
Oh, there's I already have it, but there's an invader up there. Just to get right off of that, I haven't gotten an invader out in months.
So it's just kind of interesting to see that they're different. Like halal food gives an idea that we're in a little bit more immigrant-rich area. A bit different to the Marais, perhaps.
Yeah, it smells good.
It smells delicious.
See some Turkish specialties across the street. A Muslim butcher. It says Boucherie Musulman.
So yeah, we had the choice to walk down the big street, the big boulevard.
Yeah, but we decided to take a little bit of a side route.
Yeah, I think now that it's a bit calm, I'm gonna take the chance.
Oh,
C'est quoi ça?
It's un pot de pain? C'est excellent.
Ok.
Ici? Excellent. On partage un peu le coin.
Profitez bien, les gars. Merci.
Bonne journée.
There you go. Fans of the Eiffel Tower, I think. Jay, what do you reckon?
Yeah, they're subscribers of yours for sure. Didn't you see he was wearing an Eiffel Tower t-shirt?
Was he?
Yeah.
I saw he had a Jay Swanson
That's
mug.
why he was like, hey, Oliver.
Okay, now that it's a bit calm and the sun's on our eyes, we're going to look in the comments. 106 people watching, Jay.
That's great. Thanks for watching.
Including Peter Golan.
Oh, hey, Peter.
Says, grab a bottle of something on the way and sends in $10.
Nice.
That's super nice. We'll do that. Champagne.
Champagne.
Look at this.
It's a fun little park.
What is this?
Looks a little bit like a Scorpion. Something sci-fi about that building.
Yeah. Let's go have a
So
look.
we're on Rue d'Avron right now.
Oh, it's red.
Yeah, don't get run over.
We're
That would probably generate some serious views, but I don't know that going to a hospital is a good idea right now.
We're allowed to take brief stops to look through gates and stuff, right, Jay?
For sure.
So where's everyone watching from? Where are you watching from, Jay?
Your right shoulder.
Okay. Oregon.
Oregon.
Miles asked us a question.
Oregon's just south of where I'm from.
If we have to wait one more second, I think we keep walking. What do you think?
Yeah, let's keep walking. I don't think that's going to
Forget it.
You were thinking.
No, I don't think so either.
I appreciate your optimism and enthusiasm, though.
If only we could have a pedestrian bridge that was once a rail bridge.
If only one of those would show itself.
Miles wishes to know each of our favorite metro stations.
Arts and métier, I call it.
Oh, I was gonna say
Yeah,
it.
I got it.
Okay, and why do you like that one, Jay?
Why do you like
and
it?
pronounce
Come
it.
on, it's like you're in a Jules Verne novel when you step inside.
It's a bit like a submarine, isn't it, Jay?
It's a submarine made out of brass. Probably not the best, to make a submarine out of, but
Was one of us saying we wanted a bridge?
maybe a pedestrian bridge that was once a railing bridge.
This
Or
just
railing.
this just keeps getting better.
There's that invader I was talking about.
So there's the street that we're walking down next to the invader that Jay's talking about.
Rue d'Avron.
Rue d'Avron. You can look it up and see exactly where we're going to be going. Give us tips. Some of you have already mailed in things that you want us to stop by.
Yep.
We'll do our best.
I know my patrons voted for us to linger by Notre Dame for a while, so we'll probably do that towards the very beginning of my stream.
Brilliant. And that's where we're going to switch over,
That's
right?
where we're also hopefully going to get a watering stop from some friends that you want to stick around and see.
We're not that lucky, are we, Jay?
We are that lucky. I hope we're that lucky.
Have you ever walked down the street?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never.
That's how I knew the Space Invader was there.
So
Otherwise, I would have been like, oh my god, and taking my phone out really quick.
So you'll see queues of people to get into the shops. Typically, the shops are only letting in.
Should we forewarn viewers that there may be more language than they're used to hearing on our collective? Or are we going to...
What sort of language?
I don't know.
Swear words.
Possibly.
No, there won't be swear words. Maybe I should walk backwards and film you for a bit.
Could do that.
Maybe we'll wait till we.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the safest location for that. But
We've picked a very busy road to start on. But it's interesting.
This is actually way busier than I was expecting.
Yeah, this is interesting for Jay and I as well because we, we haven't been out that much to be quite honest.
I'm gonna try it.
So if you guys want to see Jay get an invader, this is how it works.
That's how it works. Oh, I didn't have that one. Snap. All right, well, this walk was worth it.
Do you remember? Do you remember when you said as we passed Rue des Marais? You said I've walked this street before, Oliver.
I have.
But you missed the invader.
I did. It could be a new one. It could be a restored one. Or it could be that I was just not as observant as I should have been.
What if I asked the people at home what they're most hoping to see on this 3-hour walk?
I hope it's not blisters on our feet, because that ain't happening. We're ready for this.
Tell us in
We've
the
been training
comments.
all our lives.
Tell us in the comments, because when we get in the shade like this, we can see the comments a little bit better. What
It's
kind
true.
of things you're hoping to see? Are you hoping to see Housemanian
I
hotels?
feel like this is a cool little building, the Muguet here.
Let's walk towards it.
Yeah, let's walk towards it.
And if anyone's playing on... What did you say?
I was just reading the street name out. We're on the Pyrenees Street.
I think everyone is going to feel that Paris is going to change an awful lot. I think every sort of 15 minutes, 15,
That's
20
kind of the
minutes.
fun of doing this, is that we're going to walk through very different feeling neighborhoods very quickly. Not enough Turkish food around here anymore.
I got last time we did this. So as we sort of get over the high of coming in here on a taxi, a late Uber, and all that, and getting stuck in the lift, we'll sort of
The mild agitation is wearing off.
we'll relax and talk a little bit about who we are and what we're doing and stuff. But I remember when we last did this, we walked south to north.
We did.
And there were a few comments that said people wished we showed inside the shops a little bit more.
Ah, we can do that.
Because both of us tended to just do this as we walked.
Yeah. Giving
So,
people like the constant.
Oh, this is for my wife. Lena.
Lena's my friend.
Are you watching, Lena? What do you think? Think she's watching? I think chances are low.
She might be taking a nap.
Fair enough.
That's
But we will do that. We'll show you and just remind us. Tell us what to look at.
Lots of barbers here.
Christopher just wants to see that this beautiful city still exists. Good news for you, Christopher. It
Good
does.
news indeed. Boy, do it.
Not a great park though. I'll follow you, Jay.
Or it's a perfect parking job, really. He's out of the city. We're able to get past him.
So Nanette asks, are masks required? The answer is
On the metro, yeah. On public transportation, masks are required. Otherwise, they're suggested.
and some shops you'll see out the front it says don't come in here without a mask.
Yeah. If we go into any shops, we'll put them back on.
I would say about 60 to 80% of people are wearing masks. We've got it around our neck, and if we go anywhere too close to people or in any shops, we'll whack it on.
Yeah, we wore them in the Uber.
Yeah, I think it said when we got on the Uber, we got a message saying please.
They even asked us to roll the windows down,
That's right.
which was interesting, and we did do that. And it was really nice to be in a car with the windows down. It was a good feeling.
Debbie says Domino's?
There, yeah, Domino's and Pizza Hut. We'll show you a Pizza Hut if we cross one. Wait, where was the Domino's sign? I missed that. Was it back
I think
there?
it was on the corner.
Yeah, and a new sport. Hey,
Is that American?
nope, but it's for babies.
And open. Shops are
If you're
open.
wanting some baby sporting goods, if you've got a baby runner in your family. Or maybe a baby pole vaulter.
This doesn't look like the Paris we all know, Jay, does it?
Not the Paris we dream of here.
But for you guys who are hopeless romantics for the Marais and all that,
We'll get there.
we'll get there.
But this is a great part of Paris. There's a lot of life here.
Well,
It's
absolutely.
pretty cool.
Look at that. Jay, permission to stop for a sec.
Permission granted.
This is the old Paris courtyards. You guys are probably used to seeing. Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, wasn't Louis the 14th executed here?
Was yeah.
Pretty sure. All those rumors of him dying from illness at a ripe old age of 70, whatever, 76. Lies. He was murdered in the 20th.
There was a question here from Michael saying, "What's the vibe on the street these days?" And
Mildly apprehensive, I'd say. But
Yeah.
friendly, too. People are extra friendly, I feel like.
I think you'll get a pretty good glimpse of the vibe on the street over the next couple of hours if you hang around. Although I know that some of the things have gone back to normal, like road rage,
Yep.
cars beeping their horns.
Yep. We experienced that on the way here.
Hardest French word to pronounce, according to many. Here it is.
Mosca?
This one.
Quincaillerie.
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 Some say no expat or foreigner has ever said it right.
Well, then I'm ashamed of myself. I don't even know if I said it wrong, but I'm ashamed already.
Was there a road we were going to veer down to get towards Nation? Was that the idea?
Well, we could. Hold on, let me look at the map. I've been unofficially made the map expert.
Okay, Jay, you follow behind me and we'll get through this.
This is
Whoa.
going to take us really close to it either way, so. You forget how far we're walking today. We got a ways to go.
We got a long way to go.
Getting hit on.
Yeah.
He's pointing at you.
Oi.
Flat tire.
Okay. So what was the idea, Jay? Were we going to go...
There's a really cool climbing gym over here that I used to go to back when we were allowed to do those kinds of things.
Should we do a quick half-hour climbing gym stop?
Yeah.
Look at these guys giving out masks
That's cool.
for the metro. There you go.
So
I had no idea about
that. Yeah.
See, we're all-
at any metro stops near me.
We're all learning something. I never even seen that word before.
Theoretically, you can actually sign. I tried to do this and it didn't work. You can theoretically sign up to get a mask from the city. If you go into a pharmacy, they'll give you one. And yeah, it didn't work for me.
What?
Well, my pharmacies in my neighborhood didn't have masks for the last 3 months. And then I finally found one that did, and they were just selling them, so I bought them.
Should we walk on the sunny side of the road, do you think?
We could totally do that. Yeah.
Let's try something
I like
different.
that.
It could be too bright for you guys, in which case we'll switch back. A few comments have been that even... Some comments have said even without the tourists, it looked extremely busy, and the truth is, I love that. He saw that we were going to, so did this guy. They saw we were going to cross and they waved to us as if to say, sorry mate, instead of, I'll stop for you. But to answer that question that came through, this isn't a tourist heavy place, ever.
No.
So it's probably always this busy. Yep. And even if tourists were in town, it wouldn't look any different. Jay?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to introduce you.
Oh, hi.
So now that 200 people are watching,
Hi everybody.
I think we've got our legs going, got our breath back.
Or do we?
I don't know.
I'm breathing. Let's go this way. This looks chill.
We'll show. I'll show.
We gotta show them. Yeah, it's fine.
So we're gonna go off Avron now, and down this side road, down Rue.
We're walking against traffic too, so we can walk in the middle of the street.
Who wanted the house meeting buildings?
Or Ogi, I guess.
Ogi.
It's hard to know sometimes if you're supposed to pronounce it like a verb or if you're supposed to pronounce it like not a verb.
Good point. So you might have to speak a bit louder than usual. I can't remember this
I'll speak up.
But you're a YouTuber that used to do YouTube videos every single.
I used to make videos every day about my life. Now I make them at least once a week. You got a bike coming behind you, by the way.
Okay, I'm the Paris pro of walking backwards.
That's really good. You need it because there's a car coming down too. So
I saw it before you. You worry about you for a second, Jay. For people who have maybe never met you before on this show, and they think that guy's got an accent.
I do have an accent.
Where are you from?
It's a very thick accent. It's hard to understand me sometimes. I'm from the United States of America.
Which city?
Pullman, Washington.
Pullman?
Yeah, Pullman, Washington. But I tell people I'm from Seattle, which is an irony that escapes no one from Pullman, I'm sure, because nobody outside of the Northwest knows where Pullman is from, or where Pullman is.
I do, since you told me.
Yeah, that's it. I'm always out there trying to educate and evangelize for the city wherever I can, whenever I can. So, from one P town to another, I'm now in Paris. I've been here for over 3 years now, and still make YouTube videos all the time, just not as frequently or frenetically as I used to professionally, because that's no way to live. It really isn't. We can cross.
And we shall. And speaking of your YouTube channel,
yes, sir,
which is enormous.
It's not, but I appreciate that.
Well, if you compare it to mine, for example, Jay.
Well, yeah, but comparison is the thief of joy.
Whoa. But yours, that's where we're going to continue the second half.
We're going to continue on the second half on my channel. When we did the south to north, we started on my channel and then moved to Oliver's. We were actively promoting his channel, which you should subscribe to Oliver now if you're watching this.
Yeah, it's just a button, guys.
This button doesn't cost you anything. It's a little bit, whatever the amount of energy that's expended to click that button, I'm sure your index finger will be able to recuperate it rather quickly. So go for it.
Is this the right street, or did you just guess?
Well, we could go there. So if you want to go over, it's right here. The big roundabout's over there.
Nation? Can I see as well?
Yeah. So Nation's
Oh,
right
we
there.
have to get down there.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Okay. We'll show you guys one of the biggest roundabouts in the city that maybe you never heard about.
It's definitely not a tourist attraction.
It was green. That means go. It was green.
I think we'll see if we're lucky enough to get the Lord of the Rings experience out of it or not.
I saw a comment from French Today, friends of the show, with a big no, suggesting. Okay, a few comments that they couldn't hear you. So now
they couldn't hear me at all while we were.
I don't know which bit. I don't know which bit.
My name's Jay. I hope you're happy. Love your parents if you can. If they're not good parents, I don't know what to tell you. But
people are asking what we're going to do about a WC. Last time we didn't need one. This time we may have organized.
We'll definitely need a WC.
Okay, so some people have said it was hard to hear you when we weren't.
Right, so you can just imagine what you just saw of my face, and then I can recap it right now. Briefly, my name is Jay Swanson. I make YouTube videos, and I have a mustache, which is a new experience for me because I did have a beard until yesterday. And I used to be a daily vlogger. I used to make videos every day about my life in Paris and just life in general. And now I make at least one video a week. Try to make sure I always release on Mondays. Sometimes
so do I.
I release videos on Tuesdays about French slang, which you should probably trust French Today more than you trust me.
We all trust French Today around here.
French slang suggestions. And then, just made a video about the deconfinement the other day, which I was happy with in the end. How's that? We didn't really talk about any of that the first time around.
No, it's good. That's the sign of a true person who's good in front of cameras that can do something different without being.
How am I doing off right behind the camera?
I'm not even going to comment on that, Jay. Did everyone hear that?
Technically, isn't that commenting on it, though?
I don't know. So we're about to see the what Jay and I both have called the Lord of the Rings dudes.
Yeah. I just don't remember. I think they're, well, we'll see where exactly they are.
I saw it already. I caught a glimpse.
Okay, good.
Yep.
I was going to say, I don't know if we're going to get the best angle. There's also a watermelon Space Invader on here.
So Jay and I were going to walk down this enormous street. That was our original plan, but
There's lots of traffic.
Yeah, as you can see, it's really busy, and we want to get a little sense.
One of them.
Oh, whoa!
There they are. The
Here you
kings
go.
of
Leon,
Baskerville, wherever.
Kings of Graceland. There you go, guarding. So if we were to have walked down this big street that way, we would have seen as you come down, whoa, the sun, but you would have seen the Eiffel Tower in the distance, and
You would have seen them growing. I wish they were as big as the kings in the Lord of the Rings, though.
that was cool.
That would be really cool.
Right, Lord of the Rings, says Marianne. She agrees.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the Lord of the Rings hookup. There's those.
There's
I don't know that you need to show people,
but look at that archway as well.
that's
That's
how
cool.
I know Paris better than anything is by Space Invader references, apparently. So I'm broken.
And I believe that you that was the first time you were on my show.
I was talking about Space Invaders?
I think so, yeah.
It's very possible. It's
That was a good while back.
yeah, it was a good while back. Back in the good old days when we were young men. Young men, fresh to the world.
You sound like
bright-eyed.
Hemingway or something.
No, I don't. My sentences are just a little bit longer, but
So this is a typical sight in Paris. You see a cafe, often a blooming beautiful place like this.
yeah, it is blooming beautiful.
And obviously closed. Yep. That will be the thumbnail. Hey, how about this?
Okay, good thumbnail.
We get back a little bit. Oh, these doors are amazing. Here's another good one. So we're going to be here for a while doing this, and I realize there's 250 people watching, Jay.
Hi, everybody.
What I'd encourage you to do is have a second, think about your friend who loves Paris.
Yeah,
Text them or email them or Facebook them right now, or even go on Twitter or Instagram, whatever,
that's a great idea.
and just say, hey, this is happening right now. Come and watch it with us.
Join in on it's a once in a lifetime live event.
You know the other thing I like to say, Jay?
What's that?
It's free to hit the like button.
Please do hit that like button.
You're-
If you hit the like button enough times, it'll keep us from having to go to the bathroom prematurely.
Well, there's 250 people watching and 60 likes. That math doesn't add up. I'm going to show you the back side of these gentlemen
Either
at the
it
top.
doesn't add up, or it tells us a little bit of something about our performance. So hopefully, it's
Oh
just not adding
yeah,
up.
we take it personally. There it is from the other side. If you continue all the way to that way, you get to the Bois de Vincennes.
It's true.
And a little flashback.
Yep.
When I moved to Paris, I came to cover the Charlie Hebdo terror attack.
Oh yeah.
And they one of the spaces they targeted was the kosher restaurant, deli,
Oh, yeah.
supermarket, right at the end of this road. So whenever I go out there, I think about that. They send me out there to cover it.
I would think about that every time too.
Yeah. So I was out there interviewing people, and I was like, I don't even get what's happening or
Should we
what I'm
walk
meant
through the
to.
middle? They've just redone all this. Last year they were working on all this, and it looks really nice.
That building looks cool too, doesn't it?
Yeah, I want to have I've always wanted to have like a turret on top of my Parisian apartment. I feel like that's how you know I've made it.
Yeah, that's the sign of success, Jay.
And then I'll
turret.
install like little Nerf gun turrets inside of it, so
Except
that
we
when you walk
pronoun-
by, it'll lock on you and be like Oliver acquired, and peg you with little Nerf gun
We pronounce it a little bit differently. You say
Nerf?
turret, and I say turret.
turret.
We're from the other side of the world, aren't we, Jay? Someone said there's a lot of people out, and it's true. There are actually a lot of people.
out. I don't know that I want to walk through all that, to be honest.
We'll cut. Maybe we cut like
Yeah,
that.
we'll angle over.
We're
We
respecting.
promised our viewers we would keep our respective distance.
Yep. And if you are just tuning in, we're wearing masks.
I'll wear mine now.
Yeah, actually, it's a good idea. We'll put
It's
the
a good
masks
time to
on.
do it. Walking into a crowd of people.
Just kidding. But you can still hear us if we talk.
This is the downside to having a big head. I can't. It's already falling off my nose.
So we'll show.
That's a really big statue.
So, if we. Oh, Camille from French Today is sharing. Everyone should be following her anyway. I heard that. I want to give a virtual hug to Camille from French Today, Jay.
I think you're allowed to do virtual hugs still, but
So here's the virtual hug. If everyone follows her on Instagram, she might make her target of 10,000 before you know
what
it.
you should do? You should go to Camille's Instagram and leave comments that say Jay and Oliver sent us.
That's a fun idea.
Yeah. And then use emojis that involve either flowers or cute animals.
Or cucumbers.
No.
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 Okay, so You can put. I don't think you can put a link to an Instagram here because they'll think it's spam. But here's. So we're in a place called Nation in English, pronounced obviously differently, Nation, but it's a big old roundabout. And back when I used to be a journalist, we used to come down here to cover the strikes and manifestations.
Yeah.
And there were always tear gas. I've been tear gassed here a bunch of times just as a journalist.
Oh, that's a fun series of memories.
God, my stories are all negative.
Your journalist stories are at least.
Yeah, they are actually.
So you can see as well that there's like, obviously,
You have to talk louder.
it's gonna be interesting. Well, we gotta cross the street now too.
I'll do it this way. Why does it work this way but not forward?
It's the same. You have a selfie cam microphone. My phone does the same thing. It's terrible. Yeah.
Are we hopelessly lost?
Hopelessly. I was gonna say that. Oh yeah, it's interesting to see. I mean, you know, I have mixed feelings about how everybody's handling the situation, but there's so little space to share if you want to go outside in Paris.
True. All the parks are closed. That's
And all
another
the
thing.
parks are closed, so you have to go to a place like that roundabout where that has grass
Yeah.
because there's no gate to keep you out.
Someone's asking what's French today. Her name is French Today on Instagram. I believe it's. Someone will have to look it up, and then we'll say it out loud. That'll make it easier. And now we're on this street. We're in the 11th. That went quick, Jay.
Yeah, that's why I thought we were already in the 12th actually, but I think the 12th runs to. I think the 12th runs to the edge of town. I should know this.
Real French Today. What's the comment we said that they have to put? Emojis.
You have to put Jay and Oliver sent us and then adorable emojis.
Hey, it's not because we get like $5 every time someone puts that. We're just putting a virtual hug of love.
Wait,
That's
do you get $5? Are you making money off this? Hold on a second.
No, everyone should follow everyone. That's what I say.
All right. So now that we're out of the park, it's masks off.
Oh, now we're in the trendy 11th. There's plenty of space for everybody.
The trendy 11.
We could have done this so much quicker on scooters, Jay.
Also true. Somebody asked me if we were going to be doing this on wheels, and I said you hadn't gotten your wheel skills up yet, but you'll get there.
I only spent.
You were really good the first time you tried it.
I spent 13 seconds on your
You
wheel.
were impressively good. I think that you're in the top 5 for
Whoa.
most natural that I've seen so far.
Out of all the 5 people who've ever tried.
Oh, there are a lot of people that have tried it. 4 at least.
Is it time to do a chasse roue point out?
Yeah.
I think everybody knows this already, but I'm obsessed by these things. Can you kick it so that they know what I'm talking about? These things. Oh, Jay. It's these are they used to protect the old wagon wheels from hitting the side of the building as they went in.
Is it protecting the wagon wheels or protecting the door?
Protecting the door, Jay. Sorry.
I'm just curious.
Someone was teasing us about our masks.
I'm here to ask.
I actually have a lovely mask that Lena made, but I forgot it.
I had spares, so I hooked Oliver up with a spare mask.
Hang on, look at this. I've never seen this before.
They're making fun of our masks because they're too small.
They said they look like cafe filters.
They look like, that's true. Mine, I feel like they look like feed bags that you put on horses.
Yeah. Have you been here
put
before?
snacks in it. To this place? No. Extra Old Cafe.
I can't believe it's called the Extra Old Cafe.
No, I haven't been here before. But maybe I'll come here someday.
Steve Weaver, thanks for sending in
Steve.
that generous super chat.
Steve's a generous guy.
That's lovely. As I've said in all the pub quizzes, if you guys are new around here and you don't know what I mean when I say pub quiz, tomorrow included, and every week for the past 2 months, me and Lena put on a pub quiz asking about Paris and French trivia. And when people do those super chats, I go and pump it back into the people staying open. People like the Peloton Cafe.
People like the Peloton Cafe.
Is that a hint of things to come?
Maybe.
What's this building then? Is that the?
I was gonna say every time we cross around these months, we should repitch what we're doing for the people that have tuned in.
Sure.
It's a good marker.
Well, let's go look in there and
let's do it.
and we'll do it.
Mostly green to cross.
But if I angle
it's kind of fun because I'm hearing a lot less English than I would expect because it's just all French people.
Green as usual. We cross on green as always.
We're Rue de Picusano.
You do. I don't.
Well, by name.
This is new to me. So
that's the thing. I don't know what
this is Jardin Eugène Napoléon, 1856. Lovely. And these guys know what's good. Look at this place. Someone asked me before how I had such a steady hand. I've got a stabilizer that the camera's on.
You were also en route to being a surgeon at one point, as I recall, which is why you're so good at wearing these masks. I'm not good at it. It's too small for my face.
I like your mask, Jay.
I appreciate it. I like the color at least. It's nice.
Patty off to work. What? Okay, well, we'll see you when you get back,
Bye,
Patty.
I will still be walking by the
I
time
think you
get
stay.
off. Oh, hey, that invader. I don't have that one, I don't think.
You gonna snap it?
I'm gonna try.
Okay, you snap it. I'll say hello to everybody. So we're Rue de Picpus. There's a cemetery around here that I've been meaning to check out for a long time. But if you are just tuning in, I guess we've been doing this for half an hour. The idea is we started on the eastern edge of this little village of Paris, and we're heading to the western edge.
I already had it.
With me is Jay Swanson. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. They should be able to hear me.
I hope you can hear us.
And we've done this before. We did it from south to north, and bafflingly to me, 10,000 people watched it.
Yeah.
I went back and looked at the statistics.
We wanted to do it on Nordic skis, but there wasn't enough snowfall in it.
Is that what you call them? Nordic skis? Do you mean the ones where you go?
Yeah, cross-country skis.
Wow.
What do you call them?
In the Nordics, they call them American skis. Nah, they call them just cross-country skis.
Yeah, we call them that too, but
Lucy
Nordic
Sansom
sounds
says,
more
post-walk beer and sending $25. You
Oh,
got a
Lucy?
deal there, Lucy.
That's
Thank you
nice.
very much. And Debbie sends in 10 and says, I'll send Jay his share later.
Oh, wow. That's quite the
super
promise.
kind.
I appreciate that.
So speaking of Jay and his YouTube, we are going to go over.
We are gonna go over.
At Notre Dame.
This is something to let you know too. The original link that I posted probably isn't going to work because the YouTube app hates me. So I made a new one. I posted it on that old link, and I posted it on Twitter and on Discord. So you should be able to find it. But when we switch over, if you don't see it go live right away, that's probably why.
When we cross over.
When we cross over.
Good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm nice.
You're
Yeah?
nice.
I'm live on what?
On
Discuss now?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah. Check it out. The Earful
Paris.
Tower.
Marais.
Paris.
Marais est magique.
Paris est magique.
c'est vrai.
Okay. I'll keep walking. So.
I'll tell you later.
Did he ask you for something?
We offered something.
Oh. No, go on, tell me now.
Can I tell you now? I feel like you'll get demonetized if I tell you now.
Whisper it in my ear.
You already know.
I think I already know.
You already know.
Okay. Okay, we'll turn the camera around again. Oh wow, Amy's watching this on her TV.
Oh, that's good.
We're on TV,
How's the
Jay.
quality?
Yeah, how's the quality? Okay. We
Hey,
missed an
was
invader.
before we got
Oh no.
What?
Someone said we missed an invader.
Wait, where? Wow.
That's what Lucy said.
Oh, dang it.
Okay, someone's
The one
following
that was
on the
back
map.
there I already had, but if there's one that we missed.
This is we're at number 238, Rue du Faubourg Saint-Antoine. There you go, you have 5 seconds to write it down.
Faubourg Saint-Antoine. Wait, Camille can critique my pronunciation of these things. See, there's the 12th. We're in the 12th.
Oh yeah, so we crossed through the 11th into the 12th, you can see at the top. There you go.
We're right on the border.
Here we go, back to it. Lovely green trees.
Me too. Boy, the weather sure is great.
Oh gosh, Jay. You know I get nervous. Did I say thanks to Ron? Thanks,
You are
Ron.
now. I
I'm
don't know.
gonna
You could have said it while I was being distracted.
putting that straight into a mango.
Bingo. So,
Now.
yeah, we will be switching over at some point in the near future, probably around 7:30, and hopefully
Well, that was the goal, yeah.
figure it out, yeah.
7:30 to Jay's channel at the Notre Dame.
we're gonna make it about halfway. Oh, I know some people that live over here. We're gonna go halfway to the other side of the city, switch channels, because there's also a good chance the phones might be dying by that point. And then,
True. Well, I'm gonna go home at that point. And
I'll
you
finish it all by myself. You know, if you'd gotten stuck in that elevator after all,
did
what
I?
we could have done is I could have just gone straight to Notre Dame and been like, well, this is the second half.
Oh my goodness. Did I? I don't think I told the story properly.
Well, you told it a little bit at the very beginning, but not properly.
I'll give you the 15-second version when I was running.
Give them the 30-second version. That's worth the extra
We can
15
do
seconds.
it. We can do it. For reasons that'll become clear very soon, Lena and I have switched apartments for a week or so. And we're brand new there. And as I got to the top floor by myself without my phone, the elevator door was jammed.
Yep.
And I panicked a little bit.
Are you sure it wasn't preserved?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm done. I'm gonna walk home now. I made my contribution.
There's a strong wind is picked up.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Sean and Neva have also been extremely generous. Thank you very much for that. So what I said, Jay, is that me and Lena in the pub quizzes, it's been kind of cool. Like we never. Do you go to fresh fruit and veg, please? Or do you get it from supermarket?
It depends on what I'm looking for.
Right. It's kind of me too.
Because like if I want to get avocados, the little fresh places usually have actual like edible avocados.
Right.
Where it's like a 50-50 chance at the grocery store.
Well,
it's weird, you know, like why avocados? Why do they turn to rubber? You know, you can't get the pit out.
You sure you haven't been shopping in the tennis ball section again, Jay?
2 things about that. Oh, yeah. Well, who's putting pits in the tennis balls? So the fact that like they're just rubbery and inedible. But one of the things that used to happen to us in the Congo, I think it was the only place I've ever seen this, was you would get when that happened, it would actually kind of dry out, and you would be able to hear the pit rattle if you shook it. So that's what you did when you were buying avocados. You picked them up and you shook them. I wish that happened everywhere because then you would know for sure if it was a bad avocado.
I've heard the secret for avocado. The little.
When you pull the nub out.
The nub.
And then you want it to be yellow.
I think if it wiggles.
Oh yeah.
If it wiggles, buy the avo. Okay, look.
It's kind of like a loose tooth.
So. It's kind of interesting how the restaurants have been changing as we walk in.
We've got some Indian, Pakistani restaurant.
Yeah, so it started with a lot of Turkish and kind of typical Arab food, Arab writing even. Now I've started seeing a bit more Indian food and a bit more French food even. Don't pull the nub out, it'll spoil it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just a little wiggle. Just a little gentle one.
You tell me that if it came out and it was yellow, I think is what they said, then it was right.
It's a bit like a grenade, isn't it? You pull the nub out and you throw it.
You gotta put it back in.
Oh, I'm losing my voice. What are we gonna do?
It's gonna be a grand old time.
Okay.
We can whistle.
Hey, Maria Trenzada's watching. The reigning champion. What's the feminine form of champion? Is it championette?
I go for it.
Championess of the pub quiz is watching. And she's just sent in a lovely super chat.
Oh.
Hi, Maria.
Thanks, Maria.
So I also want to take this chance. Oh, goodness me, where are we?
We're getting close to Bastille.
I'm going to switch.
We're getting muy closo. My Spanish is no bueno.
The quiz queen is Maria.
The quiz queen?
Yeah, QQ people call her sometimes.
The double Q.
And I'm going to get her on the podcast to get to the bottom of how she's so good
at it.
We're passing.
That's quite the prize. Or punishment, depending on how she feels about having a voice recorded. But it's good.
Rue Chaligny.
Yep.
And Faubourg Saint-Antoine.
Yep, and a nice invader there for anybody who was concerned I didn't notice.
Hey, so Lynn in Hawaii says, can we stop by Bleu Sucré and grab a croissant on her? Can we?
I'm gonna guess they're closed.
If they're not closed, I think we're about to walk past it, in which case we'll do it.
That's an invader I don't have, though. Do you see it?
No.
Little guy?
Oh, no. Okay, you're gonna get it?
You see the hole in the...
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to get run over.
Do you know what Elizabeth says? This is the greatest thing in the history of the internet. Please go to the Ile Saint Louis. Well, maybe we could be persuaded. No promises. The light's great on you, Jay. This is your moment.
This is my moment. I gotta talk to people.
Okay. Go and do it. I'll follow him, guys. Oh, goodness. Bikes are coming everywhere. I'm running. We rock, Jay. Yeah, that wasn't a comment. The light is great. There you go.
10 points.
And Maria's loving the walk from her office.
I'm glad. Hopefully we can spice your office up just a touch.
Well, maybe she works in a spicy office.
Oh, what if she works in like a hot sauce
Maybe
office?
she's watching it to calm down from all the spice.
Oof, got it. This is the cooling balm to the Scoville scorch in her mouth. Yep.
Hospital.
Oh yeah, I thought about highlighting that, but didn't know if Hospital Saint Antoine. That's why I know that the hospital's here is because I recognize that space.
I think my cafe is around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my cafe. Oh, there it is. There's my cafe.
No, that's my cafe.
Aren't we silly? Let's cross back.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm
about to run out of
battery.
There, yeah. Brunch, produit frais.
I see Jenny keeps putting like quotation marks. I don't know what to do about that.
What's what quotation marks?
Like just these.
Because we deserve some air quotes.
I guess so.
It's possible.
Where's Blé Sucré from here?
Where's placed what?
The Blé Sucré,
Blé
the coffee
Sucré?
shop, like a croissant shop.
If I recall correctly, it's up here to the left.
I think you're right.
But I can look it up.
I feel quite confident it'll be
I'm not too
closed,
proud to
Lynn.
look it up.
Sneak through here. Oh, here we go. Once again, the sun is in my eyes. I can't see the screen at all.
We were correct. It's heading on the left.
It's an overcast day in Chicago, says Kay.
Well, happy we can send some sunshine your way.
Thanks very much,
From
Kay.
the pseudo windy city to the very windy city.
What's the pseudo windy city?
Us.
Oh.
Because, I mean, if we get down to the river, it's going to be blustery.
Oh, yeah. So we want you guys to keep telling us about the sound quality and stuff, because we've got things to get around it, but hopefully we don't have to
That is
use it.
assuming that we can actually read the comments.
Yeah, I know. We didn't plan this very well. Walk into the sun for 3 hours.
We need a whole crew. If we had a whole bunch of people following us that had like monitors and could like tell us this stuff,
Can we go down like that?
we should put together a crew. We can go down there if you want.
But-
Basti's right up here. The Blé Sucré is up here.
How far?
See where the trees are?
Yeah, okay.
Right about there.
Oh, let's keep going this way.
I mean, we can do whatever you want. That's not that interesting over there. It's like basketball courts. And, well, you would like that.
Jay, now we've missed it. Look, people are watching. Blue Sucré, people are watching. I knew that, but people are commenting.
Blé Sucré?
Is open.
It
What did I say?
is?
Blé Sucré.
I thought you said blue sucré, but I could have just misheard.
Could be my accent.
What?
My accent.
What?
So,
It's so hard to understand. How does this guy have a podcast? I only get it when I'm reading your lips.
I'll tell you
That's
something.
why I don't want you to wear a mask.
My wife Lena's parents, when they listen to anything I've done, they listen to it on 0.75 speed.
Hey,
And then when I talk to
Gotta
them,
save
they
'em.
think I talk real quick.
when I listen to your podcast, I listen on 1.5.
Do you actually?
Well, actually, I've generally I listen to podcasts at 1.2, but some of them I listen at 1.5. I don't remember. Maybe I'll probably just leave yours whatever I'm at.
Sometimes I watch your YouTube and fast forward.
You should.
Same thing.
Get to the good stuff.
Oh, you can though, can't you? You can
Yeah,
watch YouTube.
you can. Yeah, I tell people to do that when they complain that I speak too fast. I'm like, well, you
Watch
can
it
slow
faster.
it down. Yeah, watch it faster. You can slow it down.
Megan says, I'm coming up soon. What does that mean? Do you think she's going to jump out at us?
I mean, if she's got beer, that's fine.
Will you stop for beer, Jay?
I might. Beer or a toilet. Those are the things that are always wanting on a long live stroll like this.
Okay.
In my experience, I always wanted to live on So they're actually random stories. There's a pizza place over here that closed. That unfortunately closed before I could get the invader that was installed behind its pizza oven.
Wow.
And if you go, you look, you can see where it used to be because it's all torn out. And then the other thing I was going to say is I always wanted to live in a building like this that was like on a tiny little triangle of around it. You know, like there are a couple of them. This one's not quite small enough.
You mean this one here?
Yeah, something like this, but a little bit smaller. There's some of them. Like
I'll
in
get
the
a view
fourth
of
and
it
the third.
as we walk past.
How cool would that be if you just had like the top floor and you could just go look out all
Oh,
the
I would
windows?
love that. This does look cool.
It does look cool.
Good shout there, Jay. Yep. Oh, I've been a little bit zoomed in this whole time.
So the Bastille, the monument at the Bastille is straight ahead. If
Oh,
you
yes.
Hop over to the side here, you'll be able to see it.
So I will. It's kind of too far for you guys maybe at home to see. But there it is. I'll tell you a story, Jay. This place, Le Chat Bossu.
Yeah.
I think Bossu means like hunchback. The hunched cat.
The hunched cat.
I think so. I don't
buy
actually know. But when it was that really, really hot day, remember when it was, when it was like 45 degrees or whatever, I came in here to cool down to get off the street because I had to walk around here. And it was so hot. I got a Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola.
Put ice in it. Still too hot.
Ice and Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Oh gosh, we're on our C-grade stories already. Do you remember that day though?
You drank a Coca-Cola.
It was so hot.
I think I actually went to the Trocadero fountains and like jumped in on that day.
That's what you should do on celebration days, like when you get so many
that be
subscribers or
cool?
whatever. Yeah.
I guess you probably could. I doubt they'd arrest you for it as long as they didn't.
Well, if you told them, if you said, "Look, I got 50,000 subscribers on YouTube."
Look, you guys. Look. Here's the Tootsie Pop. Go.
This is where Blé Sucré
on
is.
the other
Yeah,
side of the
okay.
park. Yeah.
All right, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do
You
it.
got this figured out.
Hup.
You've got this figured out.
These streets are kind of cool. There's a lot of little hidden alleyways in here.
I'm gonna put my mask on before Blé Sucré.
And for you guys just joining, all the parks are closed. All of them. So we can't pop into there
Well,
for a
all
little.
the ones that they can close. There are parks that they can't really close that they would love to.
Les Sucrés.
Who said it was open?
Who said it was open?
You got to put your money on the put your money on the line here. Cafe Empty Pop? What is that?
Where's that? Cafe Empty Pop.
It's
I'm not
ice
sure.
cream.
I'm not sure about their
Ice cream.
their logo.
Oh, that's cool.
Les Sucrés is. It's one of these ones.
It's right there. It's open. Looks like.
Which one? With the black
Yeah.
awning?
Yeah.
Okay. What were we meant to get?
Oh, it
Do you want a
is.
croissant? Do you want to take over the Eiffel Tower for a while?
Yeah, I'll take over. I want. Oh shoot! What's the name of it? Okay. Trying to think. I want something crisp. I want something crunchy and sugary.
Okay. So I'll walk you guys through it. We put the mask on. Two croissants.
Go for it.
You know, I should have worn gloves. You think we'll do this kind of thing? Bonjour.
I'll stay out here because I don't know how that guy's gonna feel about us. Usually it's only one person at a time in the bakeries right now, so I'll wait out here because I'm at least mildly responsible. And thank you to whoever bought the croissant that we're about to consume. It's good. Les Sucrés is really good. It has a very good reputation. It's been a long time since I've been here, so we'll be trying it live in front of you. So you can. I guess I don't need to wear this thing. There's nobody around. That's disappointing. I put it on for nothing. My face is all like. Feels like got all the condensation. I don't have a beard anymore. It usually protects me from having wet chin. I don't know if that's TMI or not, but anyways, the Les Sucrés is definitely one of those spots that's famous for having very good pastries. The croissant pain au chocolat combo, very good. I used to recommend this place all the time back when I made recommendations in the time before. So we'll see how that recommendation holds up here when Oliver gets back. Assuming he gets back. Looks like he just bought a bottle of water as well, which is good. Stay hydrated. The other thing is, not kidding about the whole kind of new toilet break thing. One of the things they don't tell you about when you attend Live Streaming Academy and get your live streaming degree, that water bottles, snacks, and potty breaks, the 3 cornerstones of a successful live stream.
Why don't you do something?
How'd that go?
Why don't you do something?
Because the camera's better on the front side. Oh, but you're right. I probably should have done that because I wonder if people could even hear me. Hey, thanks, Andamore. I'm glad you like my mustache.
Where's my wallet?
How did it go in there?
I don't know where my wallet is.
When you put the mask on, speak awkwardly louder and enunciate extra, says Jenica. Yeah. Wait, what? Did you leave your wallet?
I got it. So,
We didn't, yeah, I was going to say, we didn't go anywhere, so you can still get it.
so both of us are leaving in comments that we've got to are we taking everything seriously? By golly, we're taking everything seriously, aren't we, Jay? Look,
We are taking it seriously.
do you want one of these just for halfway through?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
So,
I'm going to need to do, yeah, I'll wait till you're done with yours. You get ready, and then these are clean wipes for anybody that's, what do you call these? Alcohol wipes? Wipey wipes? Baby wipes?
ice cream wipes.
Smicky
Ice
wipes?
cream wipes.
Ice cream wipes?
So then,
Flappy wipes? Lynn, what? Oh, is Lynn who got the croissants? Whoa, that is a monster.
that's a Les Sucrés croissant, which David Leibovitz was on my show way back talking about the best croissant in town. I said, what's the best croissant? He said, I'm not going to say that. I said, tell me a good one. He said this. Is he right? Oh, David. Oh, David. You've done it again.
He came through for you. What a champ.
Very good.
What a champ. Oh, lost you. There you go. All right, now I will commence the hand washing.
So what did you say when you had the, what were you talking about?
Mostly just talking about how handsome you were.
Okay. It'll work.
I know whose channel we're on.
Oh, this is delicious.
Okay,
Look at that door.
I was talking about how like I said I used to recommend this place in the time before when I made recommendations.
Ah.
And now I'm gonna see if the recommendation still holds true. And I've got, they don't smell too much. That's good.
Your hands or the croissants?
The hands.
Ah.
Croissant smells good.
Excellent.
Croissant is basically just flaky butter.
Onwards and upwards, folks. That's what it's called.
Les sucrés means the sweet wheat.
Oh, it sounds good in English too.
Yeah.
Someone said we should make a buddy cop movie. You and me.
I'm down.
All right.
Fine. Somebody get us the financing and we're in.
French Today says you look like Donald Duck, Oliver, with a mask. Why don't you wear the beautiful one Lena so lovingly made for you?
She missed your explanation earlier, apparently.
Yeah, I got
Or is
stuck
she
in a
just
lift.
trolling you?
I got stuck in a lift and my scooter got stolen yesterday and everything's topsy-turvy and I forgot my mask.
This is really good. This has like it tastes like salted butter, you know?
Bit of crunch in there too, isn't there, Jay? Back to the street.
Back to the street.
So did people share the video around? I suppose they did because more people are watching.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We appreciate your viewership.
You know what, Jay?
What's up?
We'll let these guys enjoy the next 1 minute without us talking due to food in our mouths. That's fair.
That's fair.
So you guys can put questions and we'll read them. But we won't talk.
They're gonna enjoy me walking silent now.
I want to see your croissant.
Here's Crossy.
You hold it up. It looks rather like mine.
They're very similar. Almost like we got them at the same place or something.
Thanks, Lynn.
Thank you, Lynn.
That was a really good idea. And
We were just talking when we got in the car about how we should have eaten before we started.
yep.
So you're our lifesaver.
Also, it's a good example of what happens on these, what I call walk shows. You know?
Yep.
Because it's live, it's raw. Anything can happen. It's true.
That is true. It's kind of like. Never mind. That was gonna do way too niche.
So this street is really cool because there's a lot of little courtyards. I can see one over on the right. I don't have the capacity to zoom because there's a croissant in my left hand. But
Look over there.
I can hold further.
Yeah. Just hold the phone closer to the courtyard.
I am.
There you go. There's a veterinary clinic in there.
I'll do a quick zoom.
There's a new this bike lane right in front of us is new from last year, I think. I've had the pleasure of riding it a few times. It's pretty delightful. A little stressful considering this is a pretty heavy shopping street. But I think everybody's gotten used to the fact that there's a bike lane there because I'm not seeing as many people walking. Princess Tam Tam, is that what you're looking at?
The
Oh, another.
cool.
Courtyard.
What is court? It's not courtyard. It's like an alley.
It's a, well, it would be courtyard, yeah. That's what you'd use for courtyard.
I have three brothers, and that was called the Courtyard of Three Brothers.
It's your courtyard,
It's mine.
not far from your cafe.
Now that I can see the comments again, I will do a special shout out to Edward Kissack. Bon balade. J'ai hâte de regarder le prochain quiz.
Yay!
I met Edward the other day. He bought a book.
Yeah, congratulations.
Have a guess what cap he was wearing.
Texas Longhorns.
Golden State Warriors.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Are you in the Golden State?
I'm not in the Golden
No,
State.
Pullman is. Oh
Golden State's California.
yeah. I knew that. I'm Australian. Leave me
You're
alone.
doing great. You had the right coat. Here's one. You're right next to this one.
Finally. Well, I'm ducking in, Jay. We're ducking in quickly, just to give you a look at these old courtyards. Live walk show, anything could happen. Hey, this is cool. There you go. I won't go any further because Jay's gone, but really cool. Hey, French Today, your comments are coming up about 2 minutes after we're pointing to things. I think if you refresh your page, you'll jump ahead a few minutes. Little thing to try there. These courtyards used to be full of cabinet making workshops. Read Cara Black, Murder in Bastille. Yep. Or listen to the episode of the Eiffel Tower about the 11th arrondissement, where I talked about it for about 10 minutes at the end, with some good ones to find as well. But also read Cara Black's book. Just had a look down there. It was amazing.
It was amazing. I posted a little video of you on Instagram while you were walking.
How can we follow you on Instagram?
Jay Swanson, JaySwanson. That was too fast, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jay Swanson, but you have to spell out Jay.
And then Swanson.
I can spell it in French. I'm very used to doing that.
And you guys will be quite, if you're a fan of the Eiffel Tower, go follow Jay and you'll see quite often there's a bit of banter between us.
There's some banter. If we're lucky, we get jokes with Oliver.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
but it's not my stream, so you got to save it. I heard you be tempted. I heard that temptation in your voice. Throw it away. You can't do that.
A lot of people are commenting that they're surprised that everything seems open. Are you surprised, Jay?
No. Well, because they legally opened up all shops on Monday. Just not cafes, bars, restaurants, social places. And everybody's been stuck inside for 2 months, and they need to buy their, socks.
I want to, now that we've got a bit of quiet, will you allow me to do a little promotion for you, Jay?
Oh, feel free.
So, on the anticipating that I would get the chance to do this little promotion for Jay, in the description below, I imagine out of the 350 people watching, maybe someone's never heard of you before.
That's true.
So,
probably 349 of them haven't heard of me before.
Don't be silly.
Well, I saw DJ Poser was in here, so 348.
But so I put a few links to Jay below, including his website, which is I think it's the first link below is the second video we're gonna do.
Oh yeah, okay.
The second link below is Jay's website, where you can check out all the work he does in his book. But the third one is a special link that I want to talk to you about for a second. The reason that people like Jay can do what he does in Paris, videos all the time, books, podcasts sometimes, more and more actually, is because of generous people like a lot of you guys who support me on Patreon. So websites like crowdfunding, for the price of 2 croissants a month, you can not only help him continue, but you get all these added benefits. So the link is below. I happen to know it's patreon.com/Jay Swanson. Eiffel Tower fans, they're the worst.
Hey, they had your shirt again.
Typical. So check them out. So if you get how Patreon works and you're one of those people and you support me and you're thinking, I want to take this to the next level, take it to the next level with him. Jay Swanson.
I'd appreciate it. It makes a big difference. It makes a huge difference.
It makes all the difference.
It makes it possible that we can be doing this right now.
Well, if it wasn't for this, we'd be flipping burgers or something, probably.
No, because they're all closed.
Yeah, at home.
I don't have a kitchen.
Well, I don't know what we'd be doing.
I don't know what we'd be doing either.
But I think you guys kind of know that already, how important it is. So go and check out Jay's stuff. The link is below. And when he gets home today, he'll see all these new Patreons and he'll smile.
I will smile. I'll even send you thank you notes.
I call them Patreons, and I know you don't.
I call them patrons.
Yeah,
it's true.
It makes more sense.
Patrons on Patreon. But it's a branding thing. I mean, if you want to stick with it, go for it.
So there you go. There's my call to action.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much, Oliver. And if you aren't supporting Oliver on Patreon
you don't
already,
need to say it.
You should.
You don't need to say it. I think these guys know
You want to show people what we're walking up to now?
I'm saving it for the perfect sun moment.
Okay, perfect.
Here we go.
I'm waiting.
Oh!
There it is. Ladies and gentlemen.
We're doing exceptionally well for time too. 58 minutes.
Doing really well.
And Notre Dame is probably about 20.
Not too far. We have a few things we can see near here that'll take up some good time. One of my favorite random facts about this monument is that it's in the Bastille Square, right? It's famous for the fortress that got turned into the prison that is seen as the flashpoint of the French Revolution. And the monument standing in the middle of it has nothing to do with that revolution. It's a later revolution for a different Napoleon.
And it's not Marianne either up there, as someone commented.
It is not.
It's
you can tell because the
it's Cupid.
If you can zoom in on the crotch area, that is not Antoine's set of gifts.
Wow.
Dangling between the legs there. So.
If you could zoom in on the crotch area, is a sentence I did not think I would hear today.
Or an action that you thought you would follow.
Wow. I knew I'd find you. I could have guessed that I'd follow. I got a story for you, Jay.
Tell me.
I was down here covering a protest once.
Yeah, they happen here all the time.
Yep, got tear gassed. That's true.
There's a real trend among your stories. Hey, we can show people where my office is. Actually, before we do that, let's go over here.
We should also talk about what's happening here because it's extremely different.
They've been redoing the entire square, so that's why we should go over the construction.
Hang on, remember they probably can't hear you, so I'll walk next to you.
This used to be okay, yeah. I put on my mask again because there are a lot of people around. But
Okay, I'm putting mine on too.
there are a lot of people hanging out, which is great. This used to be a roundabout. So this used to be all for cars, and they've been returning it into a park. So the reason that they're leaving it a concrete mess like this, which looks very nice, it's very clean, is actually because like there's a massive metro station under us and the canal. So they can't put trees down in the middle and a lot of plant life because it'll just destroy all that. So that's why it's open like this.
Do you remember my birthday?
I do remember your birthday. Oh yeah, we took a boat ride through here on his birthday.
Remember I said I put my mask on? I took it off again.
Yeah, because he wanted to make sure you could hear. Sorry, just coughing up some croissant flakes.
But where we're standing right now, a year or two. Oh yeah, you got to keep your mask on if you're coughing in public.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There'll be a.
I don't want to get guillotined.
So this, just a couple of years ago, I talked about on the podcast before. You could cycle or run or not run, cycle or drive through right where we're standing.
Yeah.
And now it's like a 330 degree roundabout.
Yeah, it's great. So now they've got a bike path around the outside, and then it's all pedestrians like us hanging out in the middle. And then they've been installing benches and some trees and stuff. But over here is what I was interested in because there's construction over here. And what they're doing, yeah, they're actually digging up some of the ground up here so that you can see the boats go through. So like right over here, this is where the canal is, I'm guessing. I don't have x-ray vision, so I can't tell you exactly for sure. But my understanding of the plan is they're actually gonna dig all this up and it's gonna go straight all the way to basically where the metro is. Line 1 runs right there. But you'll be able to look down roughly right here and see the boats go through on the canal and exit out onto Bassin de l'Arsenal. So that's the basin of the Arsenal right there.
And that, did I finish saying that on my birthday we got a boat?
Yeah.
A bunch of, did we say it? Or
Well,
did I
we
just
said,
start-
wait, say it again.
We got a,
Say it again for the people in the back.
for the people at the back of the boat, and while we walk.
Yeah.
For my last birthday, I did a bucket list idea of something I really wanted to do,
Yeah.
which was, a lot of people talk about the bateau mouche boats that go along the Seine. Lovely.
Yep.
Nothing wrong with that.
No.
But I always wanted to do the one that goes along the Canal
Yeah, me
Saint-Martin,
too.
where it's rumored that crocodiles swim. Oh,
There's a mermaid too, but she, I think she might have retired.
and we got in a boat, me and Jay and a bunch of friends, and we took it all the way down just underneath where we'd be standing now. It was really cool. It's not a very touristy thing to do.
No, it was a good birthday time. It's a highly recommended thing to do, but one of those things, I feel like the canal is one of those things that is for most people's second trip to Paris.
So I would say third, Jay.
Really?
Yeah, we disagree on that one.
Okay, we can disagree.
Oh no,
on that
the canal or the boat?
the canal.
Oh, yeah, second, sure. No, I agree.
There are a lot of people that don't even realize that there's a difference between the canal and the river. So
On your first trip, you got to see the Eiffel Tower and the
yeah,
Arc
you
de
do that.
Triomphe
Do
and the Louvre.
river tours on your first trip. If you're here for 2 weeks or longer, then maybe the canal.
Get back to me, guys, on your second trip. First trip, that's easy. Everyone talks about what
So
to
if
do
you're
on the first trip.
Australian or a Kiwi, then there's a good chance you're here for a month. You can
True,
do everything.
yeah, that's true.
You can do everything.
Okay, we haven't looked at comments for...
I liked your hesitation there. You were worried that I was going to say something.
No, Jay, I
Here,
know.
we're up here is so I can tell you a little bit about this too, because my old office is up here, and Oliver came and visited me in my old office
A couple times.
and recorded the first episode of that podcast we were talking about,
The name of which is
Building the Oracle.
Building the Oracle.
Fresh episode out today.
Do you ever say the episode drops? Do you ever say that? I think it's quite an American thing.
I could. Episode drops. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a verb I would use. I don't really talk about the podcast that much. I should probably talk about
Well,
it
what
more.
is it about?
It's kind of chronicling the development of our own publishing house and long-term, hopefully, film studio between Richard and I. Many people would know by his dog first, Gustav. Most people know Gustav before they know me, so
Is that true?
yeah. Gustav's famous, dude.
Really?
Yeah, it's a beautiful door.
That is a nice door.
Gustav's in multiple books. I think he was in Vanity Fair when he was a puppy.
What?
Yeah. There's a whole history. He comes from like quite the pedigree.
Do you know where we are now, besides near your office, old office?
Yeah, we're in the Marais.
What do you know what else
Well,
is
we're
close?
on the edge of the Marais. We're
Can
just
you
getting
can
into
you
it.
guess what's important to me around here?
Saint Antoine, the street name.
No, sir.
The Lighting Bazaar over to the left. It's my
Good.
favorite light store in the city.
Are you serious? Yeah. Which?
Right straight down there. You can see where it says Bazaar. You see the lights all the way down there?
Oh yeah. I know which one you're talking about.
Phenomenal.
Oh, it's
My
two.
post office. I used to come here to buy ungodly amounts of stamps to send stickers and thank you notes to all my patrons.
No, that's not the thing. It's not the lights shop. No. It's the basketball court, of course.
Oh, well then we should go check that out.
I don't know if it's really on the way, actually.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of not, is it?
So my office is right there, 24. So if you look up to the 4th story, I guess, this is the last row of big windows. Those 2 windows on the right were our windows. Back when we had the space as our office. Back in the day, and I kept it a very tightly wrapped secret.
I remember you wouldn't even let people take pictures out the window.
Well, I wouldn't let you share them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Or at least not share them at the same time that you were hanging out with me, you know. Put a significant delay. And this is a school.
École des Francs Bourgeois.
Yeah.
Nice door.
I was about to say, yeah, I'm not going to say what I was going to say, but it's an interesting, it's a really beautiful old school. That guy shouting over there, he's been here since I was here. He just shouts. He's harmless as far as I know.
He's harmless.
It's friendly.
Oh,
well, I don't know if
thought
it's
you
friendly.
said harmless. Like,
No, harmless.
Oh, right.
An H.
Look at the way the buildings are kind of not straight.
We are going to turn right down this street, though, for sure.
Okay, then we're definitely not going to the basketball court.
Oh, well, we can come back to the basketball court. We got a little bit of time.
We do. We're doing all
Yeah,
right.
what time is it?
Oh no, we've been going 65 minutes, but we started late, so maybe we don't have time.
It's 7:14 right now.
No, we don't have time. We probably don't even have time to go up there.
Oh, we do.
Okay, we
Let's do this at least. For the people.
Okay, all right.
For your live stream. Let's make it the best live stream
Well, that's what we planned.
that could liveliest be live.
I feel people have gone quiet, but it could be that I haven't been looking.
It's also really nice and quiet here right now.
Tell me your favorite park in Paris, so I know people are watching.
Are you worried that the connection dropped?
No, I've
Ask people if they know where we're headed now that they can see that building.
Who knows where we're going? Monster. Okay, people can hear and people are watching. We're chatting with Lena. Is Lena watching? Oh, she is. Hello, lovely Lena.
Isn't that her favorite nickname?
I don't think she quite likes it that much. I like it.
I hope she likes it because I bought some stuff and had to give her
I think I'm going on the road. I think she does like it, but it would be like if I called you legendary
Jay
Jay.
Swanson, megastar?
No, but that's different because that's a fact, and calling someone lovely is an opinion.
No, it's not. With her, that's objectively true.
Oh, look at that. Does
Highly
Paler
not.
shares count? Yeah, of course it counts.
Just working on those brownie points. So what's fascinating about this house, beyond being monstrous, and my dream house,
This is your dream house.
is that it's abandoned. Like you can see all the scaffolding stuff inside. Whoever owns this, the rumor is that I've heard is that they ran out of money, which is not hard to do because this is the most expensive housing in Paris. Like insanely expensive. Aw,
That's what my
you gotta get that
stabilizer
in
looks
there.
like.
There you go. Aw.
Oui, je t'aime, je
Aw,
t'aime.
sweet.
Sound is breaking it because we were in the
We were
wind.
in the wind there.
Okay.
Yeah. But apparently, yeah, the guy ran out of money in the middle of renovating it.
Oh, wind.
So that's where I figure like my chances come in. All I need is about 100 million euros.
Whoa, Jay.
No, not quite. But the housing here is insanely expensive. Theoretically, the most expensive place to live in the city.
Really?
Yeah.
What about the Ile de la Cité?
Ile de Saint Louis is more expensive than Ile de la Cité,
We'll go over the top.
to my understanding.
It's not working. We'll go
Again,
through. We'll go
parking
through.
squares, yeah.
No?
Get in there. Get in there.
Here you go.
Get in. Get.
Okay, we're in. We're in the park even though it's closed. Woo! Very closed. And look how long the grass is.
You guys are the only ones in there. We're not even in there.
Yeah, look at this
Oliver and I are
grass.
stuck outside, but you guys get to go in.
Have you ever seen it like that?
No, I
You
have
should
not.
take a picture. It's nice.
Holy cow! Yeah, why haven't I been filming this at all this whole time?
Because you've been focused.
I've been really focused on making sure that your viewers have the best time possible. I hope that they are.
Don't get arrested, says Catherine Watt. Sorry, guys, I haven't been watching the comments so much, but I'm really glad to see so many familiar faces are watching.
There you go.
For those tuning in, it's Jay Swanson, YouTube megastar.
Where?
Sometimes YouTube superstar. I say. I use both.
Usually say super.
Depends if you've been nice to me lately.
Is that the difference?
Hey,
I didn't know actually.
Maria Trenzado, as you write Plus Devotion now, I wonder if you're watching a bit behind. Everybody right now should press refresh just to make sure you're totally up to date. I bet we can't go through there, Jay.
Okay. No.
No. I'd love to show you guys through. If you go to that corner, so that is the southwest corner, you can go through a kind of secret garden, and I've done it on loads of videos before. But
He's trying to blow the secret.
is it a secret, Jay? Oh. All right.
Got a bit of a late start, but it's been going great so far. Yes, I am vlogging behind you right
Jay's
now.
vlogging.
And it's not going to last long enough for you to see it. Oh, dude.
So Jay's still doing the videos about this video. Jay's doing the video about the video.
I'm not going to make an Inception joke. I got to stop. No more Inception jokes.
You know what?
Low-hanging fruit.
Did he just get a Tinder match or something?
I think he did.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. Whoa.
This guy's popular. It's
He's got that up
because he has a
pretty
nice car and drives around with music up loud. Salut, are you guys half French?
Why don't you show the jewelry shop here for a second? We should probably make good time after this, but people want to see some stores.
Oh yeah, Ubu.
Ubu.
Palindrome.
It is.
Yeah. Are we half French, says someone who I missed? No, neither of us are.
Are we French?
Yeah. You're not.
Not yet.
No, we could become though. I could.
We're on our way. Yeah, you qualify now.
All the things are closed to do it. Oh, I want to match with that dude on Tinder.
He's also going to get you a copyright strike.
I know, I thought about
Oh
that.
man, she almost opened the door right into you.
Really?
Yeah.
I hate those copyright strikes. Just get away from him. That's really annoying thing sometimes on YouTube is if you're near someone playing music, they can... that's why I walk away from Jay quickly. He's actually walking away from the car. Because when the music gets captured in the background, they're like, you don't have permission to use this music, even if you didn't intend to. So that's happened to me before.
Almost got to the halfway point.
Sandra Hendricks says, you are amazing and sends $20. That's so kind of you to do that. It's very lovely. And rest assured, as I've said before, that kind of generosity, what we do is we go and pump it back into the local community. So there, Sandra, you can feel rest assured that you're also supporting us and supporting the people who are staying open and struggling, most of them. I think we crossed. Here we go. I'll show you what I'm looking down the other side. And then we're going to cross one of these new bike lanes. It's not that new, but it's pretty new.
It's they're about a year old now. They're amazing. It used to be that you had to fight with traffic.
6. Jay's putting his mask back on. I might do the same. A lot of people around here.
Yeah, we're getting to a little bit of a bottleneck, so
If you jump on my right side, Jay, there you go. So
we have been popping these on whenever we get into,
Jay's talking to his camera again. I'm going to tell you guys something. If you're new around here, I see there's 400 people watching. It's brilliant. I got a podcast. Everything I do is a podcast, and this week's episode was with the mayor of this very district where we're walking, the 4th district of Paris, and he was talking about, if you haven't checked it out yet, he was talking about how the city's going to change coming out of this lockdown, and he was talking about how they're going to put in a lot more bike lanes, and he specifically mentioned not this street, but what this street becomes, Rue de Rivoli, or Rivoli, and how what you're seeing here, this used to be car park space, and now they've turned it into bike lanes. So that was a pretty cool episode. That's what you get. That's what you get with the Eiffel Tower, Jay. You get the mayor of the 4th.
Yeah, that's right.
We're talking about this very street.
Well, he was gonna climb Tour Saint-Jacques with us, wasn't he?
Oh man, yeah. That was meant
And the
to
Pure
happen.
Malt. Hey, speaking of small businesses, the Pure Malt's over here if you want to drop by. That you can't right now.
Where?
Right down here. A nice little Scottish pub whose owner watches my vlogs and listens to your podcast.
Cool, the Pure Malt.
Pure
I see
Malt.
it.
They serve BrewDog.
Go give them a follow, everyone, on Instagram.
Yeah, go check out the Pure Malt.
And say,
We gotta jump on some of these small businesses. Go find the Pure Malt, and again, let them know that Jay and Oliver sent you. And for him, you should lots of beer emojis.
oh yeah, it'd be so cool if we get a message from Pure Malt. Yeah, what the hell did you guys do? I got all these beer emojis.
Yeah, that'd be great. So the Pure Malt, like malt.
P-U-R-E, Pure.
Pure.
I'll be honest, I've not been there, so it could be.
It's a great little spot.
It could be the best place in the world.
It was like the spot around the corner when my office was over here.
So Jay's just noticed something cool. One of the best doors in the Marais here. Check this one out. Oh, bye Camille, I just saw that you're leaving. Thanks for watching. Good luck with work. Here is the Église. Lena's just sent €4 in.
Lena?
Yeah,
Lena?
Lena. What a wife.
Man, she's She's giving you your allowance early.
Lena, tell us what we should do with the €4. Tell me exactly what to do with it. And that is what we'll do. On the backside of this, it's not a cathedral, it's an église, it's a church. On the backside, donate it, says Deuxième. Okay, to you. On the backside of this church is the basketball court that I mentioned in my book. Am I allowed to do a little plug for my book, you think?
Do it. Plug your book.
There's a book called Paris on Air that I wrote. It's linked in the description below. I'm doing the audio book of it now. Go to the link is below. You guys should be able to figure it out. I'm sure you all have already got it. But a big part of that is how I played basketball at this court, and through the basketball guys came to sort of understand French, France, Paris, and French people. So I wish that we'd gone past it because I wanted to show it, but it's closed and it's probably not that interesting when it's so empty. Case Breitzer says, buy the book, it's wonderful. EiffelTower.com/memoir. Buy the audiobook if you already read the book, because that took me ages and I think it's the best work I've done.
He's been putting so much work into this audiobook. If you don't go listen to it, you're committing a crime.
Yeah, it's probably I probably haven't put like if you think
In like 14 countries, not like globally.
Anyway, I'm not going to push it too much, but I hope
Push
you guys
more.
get it.
Push it more.
Nah, I'll do it on your channel.
Charlotte loves it.
Yeah, I heard that. Kelly loves France, loves the book. Francois received it yesterday.
Huh? What?
Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say I missed this neighborhood.
It is cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yesenia says the audiobook is awesome.
Yeah.
It's so awesome I've called it an audio experience.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not quite an audiobook.
That's quite the plug.
Someone messaged me that they'd listened to 500 audiobooks.
What?
500 different audiobooks.
Yeah.
And they wanted to say thanks that I took risks on this one and made it different.
Ooh, look at that.
I think she meant the thunder. I put thunder in there.
Thunder.
That's a risk.
Thunder.
Where are we, Jay?
Thundercats. We're right by the Old Alliance.
Rue François Miron.
Speaking of Scottish pubs, if you're looking for Scottish pubs in the Marais, Old Alliance. Not O-L-D, A-U-L-D.
Give them a like. Say that we sent them. Sent ya.
I don't know if they even have, do they have social media? I don't know.
I don't know. We've met there before, Jay.
We have. We've shared a pint. The Old Alliance, what you need to know though, is the Pure Malt has Brewdog, which is really, I like Brewdog's beer. The Old Alliance does not have good beer. Their beer is terrible, but they do have a really good whiskey selection. So if you're looking for whiskey.
Why did I have a beard there when I went there with you?
I don't know. I do the same thing. I make the same mistake.
We're about to pass what is one of the best. Oh dear. One of the best. One of the best doors around is this one.
Don't run in.
I can't see anything. Okay, I'm gonna jump over this. Oh gosh. Oh. Here you go. Check this door out. Here's a find for you. The Cour Administrative d'Appel de Paris. Firstly, amazing big chasse-rue, like we talked about before, and then an incredible door, and cyclists everywhere. Look, there's a human for size. It's
Et donc c'est le seul hôtel particulier noble, qui n'est pas noble par ses parents, mais noble parce qu'elle a couché avec le roi la première.
Oh my.
C'est merveilleux cette histoire.
Scandal, gossip.
Qui était à la mode à l'époque. Trop bien. Merci. Mais c'est bon, on peut réussir avec un roi. Très bien, ça. Et donc la cour est comme ça.
So now he's explaining what's inside, and I can tell you. Oh goodness. It's I think I put pictures of it up on Instagram before. You can buzz your way in and ask if you can have a look. Although they're a bit strict about it now. And it's beautiful, big. It's like the inside of a ship, but made of stone, curving like that. Anyway, I'll let Jay tell us the story when he comes back. I'm gonna start ambling to give him the hint that we are forced against time at the moment. Curved doors, yeah, there's curved doors, and the whole thing is like a sort of circular
You
courtyard.
guys want the brief version of
Absolutely. I walked so that you'd have an excuse to leave because we're pushed for time.
that? We are pushing for time. He was very enthusiastic. He was telling the story about how Louis XIV lost his virginity to a non-noble in this what they call the an hôtel particulier.
So like a townhouse sort of.
Yeah, and he said that the courtyard is actually designed in a way. It's a trompe-l'œil.
Like
It's one of your favorite words, right?
Yeah.
An optical illusion.
Optical illusion.
So it's a very small space, but it's made to look very large when you walk in.
I described it like as kind of like the inside of a ship made of stone.
There you go.
Yeah.
He was really nice. I don't know if at the end I was trying to like actually have a conversation there, and I think he just wanted to tell me stories.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's okay.
So Jay and I both received a message from a mutual follower called Deborah. Are you watching, Deborah?
Hope so.
Yeah, so do I.
That happens.
Deborah asked us specifically to come to this building. Are you here, Deborah? 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 Oh, well, you have to watch it on the replay.
Theoretically, the oldest residential building in Paris.
Theoretically, yeah. There's some who don't believe it.
But there's a big plaque in front of it with a historical monument.
There are three of them that are about the same. Debbie is watching, or Deborah. There you go, Debbie. Okay, here we are. This is for you, Debbie. Is this the right building? Rue François Miron.
The one on the right used to be a swingers club.
I heard that.
That's what the bike about tour guides would have told you if you're on a bike about tour.
I've been in there.
I've been in one of them.
No.
I'm not. I don't have anyone to swing with, so they wouldn't let me in. But there's an Airbnb that a friend. Who was it? Somebody was staying in an Airbnb in the building on the left, I think.
One of the Eiffel Tower listeners lives there, and it was a bit weird. I was like, "Can I see the house?" Because I wanted to go in. She's like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
And it was cool. We checked it out.
that is cool.
But there you go. Did you see it, Debbie/Deborah? We were gonna go a whole different way.
But we came this way for you.
Yes.
And we're about to our midpoint beer break. Oh yeah.
Beer break. What time is it, Jay?
It's my shot's less stable because I'm looking at the time. It's 7:30.
Okay. So down onto this street, you guys might know.
Oh yeah, look at that. They're really ready for us. Oh, I know who that is.
You guys might
That's
know
somebody I
that.
haven't seen in a long time. Speaking of Gustav.
So in the book that I wrote, I talked a lot about this place, Le Peloton Cafe. Friends of the show, friends of Jay's as well.
What are you talking about? I don't know these guys.
Doing a soft opening. What are we doing? Are we stopping here? Are we changing here?
I think so.
So this is where we're going to change videos.
I think so. Yeah, but let's give it a transition period.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm gonna do. So what we gotta do? We gotta juggle multiple things here. One, I gotta say goodbye to your lovely followers
Let's
on
start.
this stream. So I gotta say goodbye. I'm gonna give you the pointers so you know exactly what's coming.
Sorry, for me too.
For everybody. I'm gonna say goodbye here because I love you and thank you so much for watching. It's been fantastic.
Follow on Patreon.
Then I'm gonna go inside, use the facilities, and prepare the drinks for this guy while he wraps up. As he's wrapping up, I'm gonna start mine, so he's gonna send you over to mine. That way you know for sure that you haven't missed anything. Mine will be running, you can jump on mine, and then he can use the facilities. And once we're all ready to go, we're gonna head on. And so once it's over, the photo bombs and there are balloons over there too. Then we're gonna go over to Notre Dame and we're gonna mingle. We're gonna mosey and enjoy our beers by Notre Dame because my patrons asked me to do that, and because we all love Notre Dame anyways. It's an easy sell.
Are you going to spend time off camera now and then I'll do the same?
Yep, exactly.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna spend time off camera for a minute.
I'll chat.
You chat, and then I'll signal over there when I'm up and running, and you can close yours down.
See you, Jay. Bye. You can watch him go. All right, so here's what we're gonna have now. I'm gonna sit. I'm already got sore legs. Ugh. Hi guys, it's me. It's Oliver. Here's the idea. I'm gonna sit here for a second, let Jay do whatever he's gonna do. I think we're gonna grab a beer, and then for the next 90 minutes, I see we've been going for 83 minutes already. For the next 90 minutes, yes, it was Richard, we're gonna walk to the western edge of Paris. So right now we're right in the center. We're right at the Peloton Cafe, if you want to look it up on the internet. Le Peloton Cafe. And really close to the Notre Dame, which you could almost see if I wasn't sitting between two cars. And then we're gonna switch to Jay's channel. So, I think we got maybe three or 4 minutes where I'll answer questions and tell you guys what I want you to do, which the main thing is to go and get Jay's link ready. It's below, so you can watch the rest of this walk. The other main thing is if you're a Patreon supporter of mine and you get how it works and you want to support a creator in Paris, go find Jay on the link below. Send him $5 a month, $10 a month. It's pretty uncertain times for people who are Paris creators at the moment, and I can say on behalf of all of them that it's super appreciated, generosity like that, because it might not sound like much, $5 or $10 a month, but it makes a career for people like me and Jay, and it's really important. So if you like these kind of videos, if you're sitting at home and you're like, by golly, I'm enjoying this, that's how you can give back. On another note, I saw someone say that I'm looking happy. This is the first big walk I've done since confinement has ended. We're really going all in. We're being safe, but we're trying to see as much of the city to try to kind of show what's going on. And you're exactly right. I am very happy. Things are. I just got offered a beer by Paul. How lovely. But it's great. The city's really, everyone's wearing masks. It's a bit weird, but it's so cool to be able to be out again. Oh yeah, Gina says, remember close chat for a second and like the video. That's true. If everyone just puts a like. Yes, please. We might get to watch Paul, get to meet Paul. Oh, you guys, I'm about to sign out, but we'll try and get Paul to say hello. But Neil, thanks for showing us what it's like. Something to look forward to. Looking forward to the next Paris trip. Thanks, Neil. That's very generous. And thanks, Debbie. I'm going to try and get Paul to join. Come sit with me for a sec, or are you too busy?
No, you know me. Always. Actually, I got upstairs some. Hey, everyone, cheers.
There's
the first
400
weekend.
people
That's awesome.
watching now.
That's great.
What should they know about the Peloton Cafe and Bike About Tours?
Peloton Cafe, probably the friendliest cafe in Paris. We're very friendly. Good coffee. Hey, Paul. Oh, wow. That's cool. Hey. That's pretty cool. Hi, Paul.
Hey, no, you got to talk. I'll handle
Oh, yeah,
the
sorry.
questions.
Yes, so we are very excited because today was our first week open. We've sold a few coffees, a few beers.
I was here first day.
That's true.
Waffles.
Waffles as well, yeah. And tomorrow we're excited because it's our first weekend, and so we're hoping to sell a few coffees. Iced coffee as well.
Absolutely.
Cool.
If you guys are in town, make sure you come. Paul's from New Zealand. Someone's asking about your accent, I think. If you haven't been watching the Eiffel Tower videos and podcasts, you've been on a bunch of times.
Yeah, a few. Original as
At
well.
least 5 times,
Yeah,
I'd say.
that makes me feel special.
And this coffee shop features in Paris on Air. It's a hot new memoir.
A hot new
everyone's
memoir,
talking about.
yeah. Come buy a book at the cafe.
You don't have to buy a book. Go and say hello to the guys and buy a coffee.
And a book.
Buy
Coffee
a
and a
book
book
as well.
We'll
I'm
give a
going to
deal.
bring some in here and stock
Yeah,
them
you
up.
should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something we can talk about.
Oh yeah, no, they haven't paid yet. No.
I haven't paid.
Oh yeah, no, beer's on me. This one's for Jay actually. So yeah.
People are buying coffee at this hour? That's
Well,
absurd.
can I just say that we're especially open just to say hi to you guys, and then I thought, well, if people want
Is
to.
that true?
Yeah.
Oh, that's super generous. Thank you.
So
We'll make sure we give you the ultimate plug, but we already do.
You already do,
Le Peloton.
so, yeah.
In fact, follow them on Instagram right now.
yeah, because my wife Danielle would love that.
Le Peloton
Cafe, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, no, follow us and.
I heard Vero from French Girl in Seattle came in the
Yes,
other day.
it was really cool.
What happened?
Well, she just introduced herself and we had a nice little chat, and it was really cool. And I thought we'd become friends.
Did she
It was really
mention?
nice. Yeah, you and Lena.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Lena's
Which is really
watching.
cool.
She said hi, Paul,
Oh,
just now.
hi, Lena.
Is French Girl watching? No.
Yeah, no, that was really cool. So it seems like the community's out and about, everyone's together, which is awesome.
Do you
So
deliver coffee to Glasgow?
I can send some coffee to Glasgow if you want some. Just let me know and I'll
Can
send
you
it.
deliver it though, Paul, is the question.
Personally, no, but I can get someone to deliver it for you in Glasgow.
Okay, great. And a lot of people are writing in the comments that they just followed you on Instagram.
Oh,
I believe
yeah.
it's called Le Peloton or Le Peloton Cafe.
Le Peloton Cafe, yeah. So,
Can you deliver the caps? Asked Lena at Deuxième Studios.
oh yes, we definitely can send the caps. Yep, little cycling caps. All the help, it's great. We need a little bit of it, to be honest. Yeah.
And he's exactly right. Can people buy things online besides
Yes,
just caps?
we've got a new we've got a new website. So you can go on our website. Hillary, our friend / main barista, made a website, and you can buy lots of things online,
There you
including
go.
these caps.
So check
So-
them out. If someone could be so kind as to put look, my hair's as atrocious as yours.
I
was
know,
the other
I
day.
know.
No one in Paris has had a haircut for,
Okay.
for 2 or 3
So do you know my sorry, that's really bad. My hairdresser felt so sorry for me. He actually said that I can come and have a free haircut.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Who's your hairdresser?
Yeah, well, actually, you should go. He's really great. His name's Khaled. He actually did he shaved Jay's head.
What happened here?
Oh, it's extra.
Did I put it down too hard?
Yeah, it's extra bubbly, this stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. Hey Jay, do you want your beer? Do you want your beer? This is yours. Yeah, I'm not drinking. You know. Huh? So.
What do you think about, while we're waiting for Jay to set up,
Yeah.
what do you think about our idea to cross the city on foot?
Oh, I think it's great. I
What?
think. Huh?
Why?
Basically, because this week has been really special because it's Paris for the Parisians.
Yeah, that's so well said.
And I can tell you it's really cool.
Yeah.
Just the people who live here and
Yeah.
love the city. And I know people love the city who don't live here, but it's really special because never, ever has Paris probably been just for Parisians.
Yeah.
Maybe World War II. There weren't many tourists then.
That was very different
Yeah.
times, but you're right.
But I think this is a unique time for people who live in Paris to appreciate the city just with Parisians.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Well said. Did you see, by the way, my scooter got stolen yesterday?
Ah, yeah, Danielle showed me. That's awesome though, neighbors helping you
I know,
save it.
it was so cool.
That's so cool.
Someone just said they looked up your building on Google Earth, which probably means from the top, but I'll just show.
Oh, yeah.
What are the balloons for?
We have a friend who did a photo shoot today and photo shoot and had the balloons and decided to give them to me instead.
Oh, that's really nice. Debbie is
cool?
so glad you could open up after the confinement.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear a cool story, Paul?
Yes, I do.
When I looked up this place online once, to Street View for some reason,
Yeah.
and on the Street View was my scooter at the front. And no, it wasn't me. A listener sent it in.
Oh, really?
They're like, "Is that your scooter at the front?" That shows how much.
How much time you used to hang out here?
Yeah, now I'm so far away, unfortunately.
No, but yeah,
Anyway.
that is actually very cool.
Yeah.
So there you go.
All
So
right.
anyway, anyone who wants to come visit, say hi. We'll be here.
Otherwise, guys, if you got $20 lying around, just buy one of the hats or one of the coffees, or can people do a donate thing or something like
Yeah,
that?
they can. Everything's online.
Everything's on the website.
Yeah.
Can anyone link the? There you go. It was how amazing is the internet? Catherine was the one who sent me that the scooter was out the front, and she's watching now.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that wild?
That is very wild.
Thanks for that,
Thank you,
Catherine. What do you ship to Belgium?
We do.
There you go.
We ship all over the world.
Someone put the link below for the Peloton Cafe so everyone else can click on it. But these are times when we got to support each other.
Do you know what? It's been really touching.
Yeah?
Everyone who's been supporting us, from my hairdresser doing a free haircut to people coming here and just buying coffee or buying another coffee or Jay's virtual coffees or going to the website and supporting us. It's really touching.
Yeah.
Very touching.
People are really coming together. And so,
Yeah.
like I said, if you guys have $20 to spare, buy something, donate something, help these cafes survive. Or if you're in Paris, do as I've been doing and go in and buy more than you usually get. You know?
What did you get last time? 10 lattes? Or something?
Something like that. Lockdown latte.
Lockdown
I've been
latte.
doing that though. When I go into coffee shops, and you know, they're like, "Do you want a cookie?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Give me 3." Anyway.
That's really cool.
Anyway, I think we can wind up this video. It's a real honor to end it with you, Paul.
Oh, thank you guys for swinging past. And
Thanks for reopening.
yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for supporting us.
I'll let you go and I'll say all the boring stuff
Okay,
at the end
cool.
of the video, and then I'll come and say hello to you.
See you guys. Bye. Thank you. Cheers.
So here's the boring stuff at the end of the video. I'm going to keep it short. I see Jay's just started. That's my chance to go and wash my hands, wash my face, and get ready for part 2. We're going to walk to the western edge of Paris. Thanks to all you guys who sent in generous super chats. Thanks to all you guys who supported Jay on Patreon or supported me on Patreon. As a final word, if you haven't got my book, haven't got my audio book, it's in the link below. I'll see your orders when I switch this off. It will make my day if you got a copy. But I'll see you on Jay's channel. Thanks for watching. This has been fun. I look forward to the next bit.